Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about 5 things you really need to know to be safe in China. So let's get right into them. So the first and probably most important one that I would have to think of is the water situation. The water is not clean out of the faucet, so you always have to be careful when you're maybe brushing your teeth or something at a hotel or guest house. You don't want to use the faucet water. Maybe go out and buy a 1 liter, 1 gallon jug or something before you get into your hotel room, just so you have some water to brush your teeth and to drink from when you're thirsty in your hotel room. The second thing I want to talk about, second most important, is probably your money and where you have it. If you have it in your back pockets or maybe your coat pockets or something, it's going to be very loose on your body, and that's not very good. That's easy for pickpocketers to go in and steal that money. And maybe it's a good idea to have it on you, definitely not just in a backpack or something, because a backpack could be easy for someone to grab from you or to grab when you're not looking. So you always have to be careful of that. I would even suggest one of those neck pouches that has your passports maybe and the main amount of your cash in there, maybe some bank cards or something, just so you can keep that safe under your shirt and just be safe in that way. So the last 3 are about evenly important. The third one has to be to watch out for scandals and just to watch out for people trying to cheat you with things. That could be taxi drivers, street vendors, who knows what. You know, you always have to be careful, especially if you're a Caucasian person, because people will try to cheat you here in China, and especially in this tourist city that I live in, you always have to be careful to know what the going price is for a certain item and just be ready to bid it down, because that's what they do a lot here in China. We just bid it down. So just be ready to do that and know that sometimes the first price they say is not necessarily the actual price you'll end up with. So the fourth thing I want to say to stay safe is be careful of what you eat. You're not going to want to eat all your raw veggies and stuff, no matter what type of restaurant it is. You're just going to want to be careful of that. You never know what type of water they clean it in. They might have just cleaned it in a lake nearby, or maybe fruit from a fruit stall out on the street. You're never going to want to take a slice that they give you, because you never know how clean it's really going to be. So the fifth thing, and this goes along with the third one, you always want to know where you want to go. If you get in a taxi, you're asking someone where to go, you should have somewhat of an idea of where you want to go and know which direction that is. Because we've gotten in taxis before and they've gone in the opposite direction of where we wanted to go. Knowing that, we told them, hey, where are you going? He was like, oh, the taxi driver made a bunch of excuses. Obviously, he just wanted some more money, and you never know. And also, another thing, we've heard stories and stories about people getting on buses, you know, to go to a certain place, and it does take them to that city or that town or that tourist attraction, but before they get there, it ends up stopping at a bunch of the bus driver's friends' restaurants or shops or something, and they force you to walk through there just so that hopefully you might buy something from their friend's shop. You know, it gets them a little more money and it makes them happier, but you're going to want to be careful and know where you go. And maybe that means not going with all the tourists. Maybe that means just finding your own guide, you know, a local person or someone who you know you can trust, maybe someone you found online from TripAdvisor is a great place to find people like that. Just know where you want to go and what you want to do in China. That way you will stay the safest. Anyways guys, I hope these 5 things help you a lot, especially as you're traveling in China. Be sure to keep them in mind just so you stay the safest, because that's very important in a foreign country. I hope you guys enjoy traveling, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Bye.